And it wasn't till recently when the presidents reinstated history that I realized I never did history. So what social studies it's sort of like a civic education because we just had a civil war. So that was
Yep.
1967 to 1970. And what they wanted to do was to rebuild the nation. And it was more of a psychological social engineering kind of program where they didn't want people learning about history per se, just the nuts and bolts and facts of it, but they wanted very, very specific ideology to unify the people. Because if you think about it, the more that they learned about the true history of Nigeria, the origin, the colonialism, where we came from, what the tribes were, the kingdoms, it will be very, very difficult to justify the Republic of Nigeria. So that was the reason. And listen, there's disputes as to whether that is the only reason because they gave a bunch of excuses. But that is what I believe is the truth. I mean, they said it was the teachers. There weren't enough teachers to do history. They said that history wasn't a viable subject for employment, that there wasn't enough interest from the students. But I believe it was a political thing, personally.
And the thing is, we were talking about before you come on, is the parallels to what is being done in the United States, I think, are really kind of mind-blowing, right? So tell me, how has that impacted Nigeria? Because it was done there.
Oh, no, it's been extremely bad. I mean, look, if you go to the average Nigerian on the streets, they don't know what years the Civil War was fought. They don't know what the two factions were, the reasons for the war, none of those things. In fact, we know more about colonial powers and the British Empire than we do about Nigerian kingdoms and so forth.